Heather, that was just the most wonderful speech. I really loved it. I think it's a topic we can all relate to. I don't have children, but I know people that do really love their children. It's hard to watch them just flounder and not make it, and you want to give them a little boost, and really sometimes that's not the best thing. So your objectives. Your first objective was to persuade listeners to adopt a viewpoint or an idea or take action. And in your case, I think it was to not take action, but I think you accomplished objective number one. The opening was really effective, telling the story about the little the worm in the cocoon who's trying to become a butterfly, and everyone's thinking, oh yeah, you know, you really could just help him out and cut it open so we wouldn't have to struggle. And by the time you were done making all your points, I could really see, you know, why we need to let people struggle. I read something about Michael Jordan. He was talking about, you know, the way I got so good was that I had to fail so many times. I mean, a lot of times I was trusted to make the winning shot in the game, and I didn't make it. And failure is just part of the process. And I thought, yeah, that's right. So I thought that the points you made were very effective in supporting your argument. Appeal to the audience interest. Once again, we can all relate to this topic. Many of us have children, and you can kind of relate to wanting to help them along. Also, in the work situation, you know, you watch someone flounder, like I've had legal assistants or paralegals, and I watch them try to do something they can't, and instead of just letting them struggle, I'll say, don't worry, I'll just do it myself, you know, it'll be easier that way. But you really just have to let people take their own path and go through the process. So appealing to the audience's interest, I'd say you'd met that objective number two. Using logic and emotion, you did both. You were talking about you're an accountant and you're really logical and there's a process for doing things and you love formulas, and so you had this formula, skill plus effort equals performance, and so there you appealed to the logical part of the argument. So I thought that was great. But then that butterfly story, I mean, that was just emotional. That we're talking about your children, that appeals to everyone's emotions. So objective number three, you definitely met. I never saw you use notes at all. I don't think you even brought anything up here. So objective number four, you met. So that's all the objectives. Oh, I'm out of time. Shocking. But anyway.